Hello, and welcome to We Must Discuss with Your Girl Trust. Have you had your apple juice today? This cup is filled with understanding, wisdom, love, joy, and a whole lot of happiness. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Today, I would like to take you to church. Yes, church. We'll be walking down those aisles together. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I used to attend this church in Compton, California. A very popular church. A very entertaining church. Yeah. I used to love the choir. And the choir director was so good looking. Yes, he was. Sometimes I used to just go to church just to hear the choir sing. Yes. Here comes the preacher. Yes, his grand opening, strolling down the aisle with his deacons by his side. He's wearing a customized cape. And before he step up on the stage, he'll toss his cape off and slightly faint in his deacon arms. Yes, he will. And everybody in the church would jump up and praise. And then when he comes to himself, he'll get up and get to the mic and he'll preach. Yes, he'll preach. Yes, he will. He'll put down a piece of preaching. Yes, he will. And then for his grand finale, he'll pass out again. And everybody will jump up to their feet and praise. And when he comes to himself, you can hear a pin drop. And all of a sudden he'll go, "Everybody with $100 bill, y'all, please raise it up." And all the big wigs will be raising that $100 up just to be seen. Yes, they will. And then he'll go, "Everybody with a $50 bill, y'all, please raise it up." So everybody with a $50 bill will raise it up. Yes, they will. They'll raise it up. Now, I'm just waiting for them to call what I have in my hand. Yeah. And then he go, "Everybody with a $20 bill, y'all, please raise it up." Everybody raising that $20 bill. He never did call what I had in my hand. He never did say, "Everybody with a dollar bill, y'all, please raise it up." Nah, he never did call for this dollar. No, he didn't. I just had to pass it on in a tray with everybody else's dollars and 50 cents. Yes. And then all of a sudden I came to church and it was another preacher. I'm like, "What happened to our preacher?" They said word on the street was that he had to step down due to illegal activity in the church. I'm like, what? So instead of closing down the church, they replaced him with a younger, single, good-looking preacher. Yes, he was. Yes, he was so good-looking that the ladies used to come to church early so they could get a front row seat, hoping that the preacher would recognize them. They be up there in the front row just flirting their ASS off. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah. So, matter of fact, I used to go to church for, I don't know, like 3 times out the week. Yeah, 3 times out the week, I sure did. I used to take my girls to choir rehearsal on Tuesdays. On Thursdays, I went to Bible study. And I went to church on Sunday. I stayed broke. Yes, I did. I stayed broke because I had to tithe 3 times out that week. Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all of a sudden, the choir director stepped down. I'm like, what happened? They go, word on the street was either the choir director couldn't get along with the preacher, or the preacher and the choir director was getting it on. I'm like, what? So, the preacher announced that he wanted to remodel the church. Everybody started to put a little something extra in a pot, to have him remodel the church. Then a couple of months passed, and he started driving his luxury cars, to church in Compton, California, while everybody was driving in their Camrys. Yeah, yes, he did. And then what took the cake for me was when he built an Olympic swimming pool in his backyard in Compton, California. Yeah. And then he started inviting the youth choir to come over to take a dip in his pool. Yes, he did. Now, that was just too much for me, so I exited. I left. Yes, I did. It was just too much. It seemed like he was doing the dipping. So, a year passed by. I was sitting on my couch watching the news. And there he was. Yeah, the police just went to his house, arrested him at 5:30 in the morning. He still had on his pajamas. They got him for embezzlement. Yes, they did. They got him for embezzlement. Yes, they did. Dipping and slipping out the pot. Yeah, yes, he was. So a couple of years passed by, and I heard they was giving a picnic at the park for the surrounding churches. So I decided to go. And guess who was there? Yes, he was. The preacher. He just got out of jail. And he was looking like it too. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And then afterwards, I was driving down the street, getting ready to go home after the picnic. And here, there he was, at the bus stop. Now, he lost all those luxury cars, the brand new house with the Olympic swimming pool. That's where you gotta love thy neighbor. Because he'll give it, and he'll take it away. Yeah. And remember, the game's supposed to be sold, not told. So like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm so thankful. Till next time.